I thank you for taking the time out of what I know are people's busy lives and busy schedules. So I'm going to get right into this information, give you as much information as possible so that you can move forward with the decisions that you have to make ahead of you. Before I get started, I just want to briefly introduce myself. My name is Jeanne Cooper. I am a former high school teacher. I live in the metro Atlanta area. And about 9 years ago, our family, our life had just dramatically changed because at that point, we had 3 sons in college in 3 different states. So the truth was, because of how the calendars worked, theirs and mine, we never seemed to have a chance to get together anymore and spend time as a family anymore. So since I was already ready to get out of teaching and ready to maybe finally have some control of my own calendar, when a friend recommended this company, I did then what I'm going to ask you to do now. I'm going to ask you to keep an open mind and do your homework, which is part of what you're doing right now. Do your homework and your research. And just tonight while you listen to this information, as you get your questions answered, just keep an open mind until you have all the information you need. And then we believe that once you've gathered the information you need, you'll make the decision that's right for you. But I want to start tonight's actual webinar, with a question. Have you ever wanted to have insider information? You know, the kind of information that gives you an advantage, the kind that you look around and other people find out but you don't. That always seems to pass you by. You seem to find out things after it's already been, after it's already happened. Well, every once in a while a product comes along that changes the way we think about and the way we do things. A product that redefines the industry. Well, this is one of those times. You're here at the right time, you're at the right place, and tonight what we're going to give you is some insider information. So I got to ask you, do you remember when Microsoft launched Windows and it changed the way computers operated? Did anybody pick up the phone and call you and give you a heads up or offer you a piece of that action? What about when Apple launched the iPhone? Did you have a chance to benefit from that launch? Did anybody call you and give you a pre-warning that it was coming so you could position yourself right to cash in on it? Probably not. Well, the truth is the person who recommended that you view this webinar did you a huge favor, because the technology that you're going to see tonight has already forever changed the way we do one of the most common household tasks. Tonight we're going to introduce you to LaundryPure. Some of the things that are absolutely amazing about LaundryPure and that sets it apart in the marketplace as a blue ocean product. Blue ocean product simply means that it's out there, and as far as the eye can see in every direction, there is no competition. It's actually redefining, changing paradigms about something so common as household laundry. And LaundryPure eliminates the need for using laundry detergent, bleach, hot water, or fabric softener in order to do your laundry. So imagine skipping the laundry aisle in the grocery store forever. Can you think of just how much money you would save? That's a savings right off the bat. A lot of people out there are trying to trim their budgets right now. What if you could just skip a whole aisle in the grocery store forever? You're going to see in a little bit just how much money that will save you. And being able to skip that laundry aisle and not use detergent, bleach, hot water, or fabric softeners anymore, and yet your clothes come out clean and soft, and they smell really fresh. The best way I can describe to you how clothes cleaned with LaundryPure is, I remember when my mom and my grandmother used to bring in clothes off the clothesline. And us kids would gather around and kind of sink our face down into that big pile of clean laundry, and we'd take a deep breath of freshness. Now, I might have dated myself a little bit, but I'll bet you anything, if you've ever smelled the smell of clothesline freshness, you never forget it. Well, LaundryPure cleans and softens your clothes, and they smell just like they came in off the clothesline. And something else that might really be of interest to you is that LaundryPure is designed and built right here in the USA. Jobs for Americans. Well, the LaundryPure also, you might be asking, well, what's so bad about laundry detergents? Why the need to eliminate them? Well, there's a lot of things you want to consider about that. LaundryPure is also healthier because you see, laundry soap embeds in the clothes, and in fact, it builds up inside the fabric. And you usually need to wash your laundry a couple of times just to get the suds out once you start using a LaundryPure. Because laundry detergent has petrochemicals, surfactants, solvents, bleaches, colorants, and a whole lot more chemicals. Not the healthiest things to have next to your skin, which is actually the largest organ of your body and absorbs a lot more than you and I realize it does. And because your clothing is in nearly constant contact with your skin, using oxygen and hydrogen compounds instead of detergent is a much healthier idea both for you and for the environment. Interestingly enough, something you probably don't know is that manufacturers are not required to disclose the exact content of their detergents, the whole list. So the entire list remains a closely guarded secret, but we do know enough of those ingredients in the detergents to know that they're not friendly to you, and they're certainly not good for the environment. And all those perfumes in the detergents, they're made from petrochemicals as well. You know, my daughter-in-law's biggest concern about getting her LaundryPure, it was in losing her familiar smell of her favorite detergent. Well, that was until she experienced the smell of clean. Now she loves it. You know, I had a friend of mine who recently got a LaundryPure. And I had told her about how, because LaundryPure kills the bacteria, and without having to use bleach, she decided to give it a try and see what would happen if. And I think I talked to somebody earlier here who was in the Houston area, and she said, you know, I live in the Houston area, and the water is awful here for laundry. She said, if you leave your clothes in the washing machine even for a few hours, they'll go sour. They'll smell just awful. So she left her load of towels in the washing machine on purpose overnight. She said it was like Christmas morning the next morning because I got up and I ran to the washing machine and pulled those towels out to see what had happened to them. And she said they smelled so good, so fresh, so clean. Well, and LaundryPure works. You know, LaundryPure uses hydrogen and oxygen compounds to replace detergent, so it fills the water with an abundance of oxygen and hydrogen scrubbing bubbles that lift the dirt and the grime. And you know, nothing sanitizes better than activated oxygen. Hotels and hospitals have been using this technology for years. And now Valara is making it available for you and I to both use and to share with those other people who use residential size washing machines. That could be homes, or it could be like commercial businesses that still use a residential size washing machine, like maybe a beauty salon or a spa. I've sold LaundryPures to spas, and they love it. LaundryPure also removes and prevents odor-causing bacteria without using any bleach. That helps eliminate skin irritations and helps with people who have chemical sensitivities. My husband is an electrician, and he was in a lady's home about a week ago, and he started telling her a little bit about the LaundryPure. And when he told her that it didn't need any detergent, no bleach, no fabric softener, he said her jaw almost dropped, and she said, "Why haven't I heard of this?" She said, "I have a son who's got really bad eczema." And she said, please have your wife get me some information on this. Now, you know, the idea that you can actually clean without soap, it's kind of a significant shift in thinking, because ever since we were kids, we were told that soap cleans. And without soap, you can't get clean. So you can sure see how some people might be skeptical in the beginning. And we understand that. That's only natural. I was kind of skeptical too myself. But if you think about it, if you remember back when you were a kid and you fell down and scraped your knee, and your mom reached for the bottle of hydrogen peroxide and started pouring it into that scrape to kill the bacteria, well, at the same time, remember how it bubbled up, and it would actually lift up the dirt out of that had kind of ground into that scrape when you fell. So if you start to think about it, it makes perfect sense. For those people who are still skeptical and still worried that it might not do as good or better a job than what they've been using all along, we offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, so experiencing it for yourself is actually risk-free. Again, the product works. Clothes smell fresh, they're fluffy, they're naturally clean. There's nothing more natural than oxygen and hydrogen. And we have a unique space-certified technology that is actually one of a kind, and that's what sets us apart in the marketplace. Well, another question you might be asking is, well, is it easy to use? Well, it's not only easy to use, it's easy to install. The slide that you see on your screen right now, the right-hand picture, you actually see a LaundryPure mounted on the wall behind the washing machine, and the hose is hooked up. I like to say that if you can hang a picture on the wall and attach a garden hose to the faucet, you can install a LaundryPure. And it is so simple to use, men even start doing their own laundry. Now, there's a real change. You see, because sorting due to color and fabric is rarely needed anymore, and I should know, because I have 3 electricians in my home. I cannot imagine laundry day without the LaundryPure anymore. And it eliminates the bacteria that causes odors in this hot Georgia heat. It keeps the colors bright and crisp, and you don't have to wait around the washer to get the fabric softener in on time. And there is no static cling. I've been beta testing this unit for several years now with absolutely amazing results. So it's easy to install and it's easy to use. Well, you know, when we first started talking, we've talked about insider information. So we've talked about the launch of a brand new technology. That's insider information. And now we're going to talk about how you can get some insider information to get your hands on one of these LaundryPures yourself. Because if you were to go and buy this LaundryPure pack at retail price, you would pay $969.95, as you can see on the screen. However, for those of you who are on this webinar, the opportunity for you is to buy at just below wholesale. This LaundryPure launch pack consists of a LaundryPure. It also includes a 2-month supply of my husband's favorite afternoon snack. It's called Revive. It gives him energy. It gives him mental clarity, kind of replacing that afternoon fog that rolls in. It gives him a healthy lift without the unhealthy drop like other energy drinks out on the market do. You can actually feel the energy change. And it also includes a 2-month supply of an amazing product called Resist. And if I had an hour tonight, I could fill that hour with stories not only of my own, but of other people whose lives have actually been changed by this Resist. It is a product that boosts your immune function 1,000 times greater than any other natural ingredient on the market. So those 3 items come in the LaundryPure launch pack. And with this promotion, you can buy at below wholesale at $597. Now, if my math is right, that's a $372 savings, and that's before you've even washed the first load of laundry. So you're already saving just by getting the LaundryPure itself. And for those who want it but can't get it on their own, they need a little bit of help, it can also be purchased by using our simple 4-payment process. Now, the person who invited you to attend this webinar, they can tell you how to use that process. Well, and then I guess the next question we need to answer is, will the LaundryPure pay for itself? Yes, it will. Let's look at what's on the screen right now is information that has come from the U.S. Department of Energy. And what it details for us is that the average load of laundry costs about $1.20 to run. That's when you include all of the ingredients that make up running a load of laundry. Average household washes about 392 loads per year. If you take those 2 numbers and multiply them, what you're going to get is an average annual savings per year with LaundryPure of $470.40, because all of those ingredients that normally go into washing laundry don't apply anymore with LaundryPure. Now, again, if my math is right, that means that you will have just about paid back your LaundryPure in the first year. It's kind of really like having an ATM in your laundry room. That's what some people call it, and I'm kind of warming up to that thought myself. The last line on this slide is a really important line for you to understand. After the LaundryPure has paid itself back just by saving you money, after that, year after year, an average family is going to get another 40 to 100% annual return on their initial LaundryPure investment. Now, where can you go out in the world today and get that kind of a return on any investment? Maybe 4% if you're stretching it, but 40%? 100% annual? That's something you really need to sit up and take notice of. Well, LaundryPure also pays for itself, but what if you were to look at this as something that you wanted to share with other people? You remember when we started talking first about LaundryPure saving you money and saving the planet, but if you choose to, it can also put income in your pocket. I want to show you how. Not only can you gain your independence from detergents, bleach, and the biggest energy guzzler in your home, your hot water tank, but you can also earn the cost of your LaundryPure back, plus put $900 in your pocket when just 10 people follow your recommendation and get their own LaundryPure pack or maybe their own ATM in the laundry room. Look at the chart here. You'll notice that when the first person follows your example and they get their own LaundryPure pack, you receive a $50 Fast Start bonus. When the second person does, you get another $50 Fast Start bonus. Now, that might not be a huge amount of money, but it's dinner. In my car, it's a tank of gas. That's huge. That takes me a full week and a half on gas. But look at what happens when you get to the magic number of the third person who follows your example and gets their own LaundryPure launch pack. You get a Fast Start bonus of $100. Now, from 50 to 100 is a 100% increase. That means you just gave yourself a 100% raise. You tell me a job out there that you can give yourself a raise, let alone give yourself a 100% raise. That's pretty empowering. As you continue to share and recommend and people continue to follow your lead, when you get to the sixth person, this is another magic number. At the sixth person following your lead, getting their own pack, you don't just receive the 100 that you've been receiving all along. You're given an extra $1,000. That's pretty impressive. That makes a total of $1,500 in your pocket when just 6 people have followed your example. You could just send 6 people one at a time to listen to these webinars. Let somebody else introduce them to it. You can do that a lot of different ways that the person who sent you here can explain to you how to do that. But what do you think would happen if you got really serious and you actually did this on purpose? What if word started to spread around your neighborhood and around your town? What if you came to be known as the green technology person and people were coming to you because of the buzz about this earth-friendly, wallet-friendly technology? Well, as you continue to share with these people, as you continue to let other people in on this amazing information, 95 people, still at 100 Fast Start bonus, but every 6th person, 6, 12, the 18th, the 24th, the 30th, all the way up here. Here's another multiple of 6, number 96. There's another $1,100. Every 6th person, another $1,000 extra bonus. And then 97, 98, 99, 100th person, something absolutely miraculous happens. You not only get the $100 Fast Start bonus you've been getting all along, but you also receive a super bonus. It's a $10,000 bonus on that 100th person. That means for a total of $35,900 you've earned just by doing the kind of thing you do every day anyway, which is recommend something good to the people that you care about. You do it with restaurants and books and movies, and yet rarely do you get compensated for it. But look at this compensation. What could $35,900 do in your life? To some people, that's paying off a mortgage. To some people, that's getting a child out of a bad school and into a good school. To some people, it's the ability to fill up their lost 401k. I don't know what that $35,000 means to you, but I know that if you just take it one person at a time, whether it's 6 months or 9 months or 18 months, even 24 months down the road, wouldn't you love to be able to look and say, I put $35,000 in my bank account helping other people save money? You know who was the very first person I recommended LaundryPure to? It was to my 83-year-old mother. Now, I can assure you I would not have done that if I had any thought that my mother would get hurt doing that. I only did it for her. I only recommended it to her because I knew that it would do her nothing but good. And she can attest to that today. She absolutely loves her LaundryPure. Well, as you can imagine, it takes a lot of engineering and a lot of vision to launch an earth-changing technology like this, and that requires real leadership. On the screen that you're seeing right now, you'll see a picture on the right-hand side of our CEO, Joe Urso. He is certainly a man of great vision. He's a man of enormous heart, and he's also a man of very strong backbone. That's what it takes to keep this opportunity in this company stable, and that gives our future stability as well. We're a member of the Aris family of companies, the top 40 worldwide direct sales companies, in the top 100 privately held companies in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And some of our healthy home technology is actually in the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C. That's a pretty amazing legacy to build on. Well, I bet you're probably asking, so what's my next step? Well, it's really simple. What I want you to do first is to begin by calling the person who recommended that you attend this webinar. Share your candid thoughts with them. Tell them about what you saw here. Ask them the questions that you've written down, and then take action. Don't let another industry changer pass you by. You see, we've given you the insider information that we told you about. This is life-changing, earth-changing information. The question is, what will you do with it? We certainly hope you're not going to keep it a secret. Why not be the first person in your community to share this good news? Imagine the advantage that gives you. Get your own LaundryPure launch pack and then do what you do every day anyway. Recommend this technology, recommend these savings, recommend this income option with everybody you know and those you don't know yet. You might be asking, the question, well, how do I start the conversation with somebody? How can I go start this conversation with somebody that I care about? Well, I'll tell you some of the questions I use, and I use them almost every day. Do you have a washing machine? That's an easy question to ask. Would you like to make money doing your laundry? Yes. Most people are going to say yes. Would you like to make money when people you know do their laundry? Well, most people are also going to say yes, and then they're going to ask you, how do I do that? And then all you have to do is, then I would recommend the second step is that you send them to our website. Ask them to join us in our mission to save 1 billion gallons of clean blue water. Instead of putting dirty, chemically laden, dirty water back into our aquifers, we want to save 1 billion gallons. And if you look on that website, it is being calculated every day. Those numbers are changing as we're on a mission to save 1 billion gallons. Look at what others are saying on that website. Read about the environmental impact of the LaundryPure. Send other people to that website as well. And then imagine what a difference when we all take this on together. Imagine the difference that we can make. I'm going to say to you one more time, thank you so much for taking your time to be on this call tonight. Remember, with just one simple choice, you can start a no-suds revolution in your own community. Thank you for being on this call tonight. Get back to the person who recommended you attend this presentation. I'm going to open the lines and say goodnight to all of you. Thank you again.